Hey guys, it's Moose Knuckle with Combat Sports Supply, and today we'll be painting a very basic paint job on my Arcturus SR16. And to help me with this endeavor today, I brought my good friend Gothis.
What up, Internet? Alright, so today we're going to be doing a very basic paint job on this SR16. We are going to be using this color here, just generic spray paint for the base coat. This is going to be our second coat just to give it a little bit of flavor. So we're going to have masking tape, just regular blue painter's tape, to mask off the sensitive areas of the guns, like the scope lenses, any internal parts that could get paint on them. And then when everything's done, we're using the rifle rag here by Rothko that is going to go on the outside to complete the look for what he's going for. So our first step in grunts and crafts when you're getting ready to paint is make sure to give the gun a good wipe down. Make sure there's no debris, no moisture, anything on it. Make sure it's nice and dry, otherwise your paint's not going to dry properly. So for step 2, we want to plug the end of the barrel to make sure no paint gets on the inside. For that, I'm just using rolled up paper towel. Step 3 is going to be masking tape. You're going to want to do, with this one, we're doing an optic, so you want to make sure to cover the lenses. You also want to cover any sensitive parts of the gun. That includes this area where the hop-up is. We'll tape that off. I often covered this part and in here, if you can see where the openings into the trigger. This prevents paint from getting into it. I also tend to do the motor height adjustment here, and then any other spots on your particular gun where you're concerned with paint getting on the inside, you want to cover that up. So this particular gun, he has some custom engraving done onto it, which you can see here and here. He wants to preserve that, so what we're going to do is cover that with masking tape, so when the paint is applied, those will still be there. All right, Moose, we got it taped up. What do you want to do with it?
I'm thinking a very basic two-tone, nothing fancy, no prints. I'm going to put a shroud on it afterwards.
Okay, so you just want a base coat to go under your shroud. All right, cool. Let's do this. All right, so first I'm going to use a little bit of flat gray primer. We're doing a green base coat, so I just wanted to pop a little bit. So this will give it a better pop a little bit. You ready?
Let's go.
Now that we got that little bit of primer done, we're going to hit it with some of this green, hopefully get a good base coat. Now we got the base coat, now I'm going to try and blend it with a little bit of tan. Hopefully we'll get the look he wants. So one of the ways I do it, because I'm a tall guy, I found that if I stand with a wide stance, I hold the can, holds it a little bit of a distance, but it gives you a nice even spray. That way you're not too close, you're not too far, you don't get pools or you don't get enough coverage. Sometimes I have to go a couple of swings to get a nice good paint coverage, but it'll come out nice and even. So this is how we started, and this is how we finished.
I'd take her out to a nice Red Lobster dinner.
Cool. All right, so mission accomplished. We're going to take it outside and do the other side, and then he's going to doctor it up with his shroud.
That's good.
Pretty cool. It's coming out pretty good. Like, with very little planning and just improvising, I think it's going to work. What?
The tactical Picasso.
So we're going to do a little bit of brown after doing the first couple coats. He's decided he wants to add a little bit of more flair to it. We're going to use the rifle rag, or shit, what the fuck's it called? Rifle. So we're going to use this rifle cover that's actually going to go on the gun, but we're going to use the strands across the top to kind of give it a little bit of flair.
Alright, so this is the finished product. Like I said, we didn't go too crazy on the paint itself, but that's because I was going to add the wrap on top of it. A big shout out to Gothic for helping me finish this up. I feel like it looks nice. Tell us what you think in the comments, like and subscribe. Subscribe to my OnlyFans at Captain Sergeant Sexy. You'll see some more stuff like this on there.
Don't be a fool!